Um, I don't have any ASL this week because I'm doing a review for the second unit, so don't have that. Went to karate last night. We were still doing the ground self-defense because we're doing that all month. Next week is actually straight week. It's weird because I don't know what we're actually, because like I know what the self-defense is, like what the attacks are, but we haven't spent a lot of time going over the self-defense. Because like for the ground self-defense, something that we talk about is the fact that just because you're the person actually laying down on the mat doesn't mean you're the one being attacked. You could be the attacker, and that's why you end up in that position. So, well, obviously, like, since we're learning self-defense, we wouldn't be the attacker, but the point is, like, if you're being attacked, you're not automatically going to be the person laying down on the mat. So we haven't really gone over the actual self-defense. And straight week is next week, so I don't know what exactly we're being tested on. So there's that. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do as far as straight week. We went over two of them the one day I got into class, and maybe like sometime during the week when I wasn't there, like gone over. But most of the time, we've been doing other things, and not the actual self-defense techniques. It's like, what are we being tested on then? Because that's normally what we get tested on for straight week. That is coming up. I should have ASL by next week, because next few days is gonna be the review and test, and probably do signs. Just like random thing. My mom and I we did. My mom had gotten cookies, and we baked cookies, so that was fun. We done half last night and half earlier today. Because not all of them would fit on the pan. They're really good. They were snickerdoodle. So, I got to bake cookies for my mom. And, something I'm really happy about. So, someone in my karate class, like one of the parents in my class, she's one of my karate moms. I talked about her a while ago because I had gone over to her house, but anyway, she knows I like anime, so we ended up, because My Hero Academia, which I absolutely love, there's gonna be a new season. So she had asked if I was excited for the new season, and I said that I was only able to watch part of it because I couldn't find the entire thing. Because I had been watching it on Netflix, and they had 4 seasons. And then they removed some of it, so now there's only 2 seasons. And there are 7 currently. Going to be 8 if I'm remembering correctly. So, I was like, I haven't even been able to watch what was out before. Yeah, I'm happy there's gonna be a new season, but I don't know what's happening. So she had given me her password for Crunchyroll, so I can finally finish the anime that I like. Because there's a few where I was, like, let's say, like, there's this much, and I was only able to find this much. So I can finally finish the series I like, and I'm really happy about that. It was so nice. I really appreciate it. Because she gave me the password and everything. It was like, you can watch it whenever you want. Like, make a profile. So, really appreciate that. So like that's kind of what I've been doing, because I I was watching Demon Slayer, so I finished that. Apparently the story still isn't over because after the 5 seasons, then there's the movies, and then because I knew there was a new movie out, but I didn't know like when it took place. Apparently, to like finish the story, they're making movies, so I have to wait until the movies are all done. I think you said there were gonna be 3 of them total. So it's not until the movies are done that the story's over because they went from 5 seasons of the show to movies. Why? I don't know. But yeah, besides that, because just wait for stuff we made, I can finally finish series. But that's kind of it. Because karate, straight week, don't have ASL, and the other 2 classes I'm taking are financial literacy I had today, and that's very boring. I finished my adulting class a few weeks ago. And that makes sense because I was doing that one over the summer too. And my one class is astronomy. It's not that fun. Like, I was excited about it. It's not that fun. Like, today was, like, summer solstice and winter solstice. And the one question was, like, if someone was in the North Pole during the winter solstice, then what would they see? It would be completely dark for 24 hours, apparently. It's not that exciting. I'm excited for that class. Not that exciting. Oh, karate doing a trunk or treat. So that's cool. My mom and I are trying to figure out how, because we're going to be doing it, trying to figure out how we're going to decorate her car for it. She had found a Scooby-Doo one. It was the Mystery Machine. But we're going to try to make our own. The one thing was a claw machine, and we have a lot of stuffed animals, so we could put the stuffed animals that we have in the claw machine as part of the decoration. And then instead of handing out candy, we could hand out toys, because they have packs of a ton of toys that aren't that much money. And a lot of them have like fidget toys and stuff, so I like fidget toys. But Mom could also bring them to work because she works at a daycare. So one more thing with karate. So on Wednesdays, this was actually last week, but on Wednesdays is a short leadership thing after class. And since I've been going to class on Wednesday, I don't really stay for them because I don't help out with classes. Like, I've tried. I get very uncomfortable when I don't know what to do. So I don't know if that's gonna, like, I was trying to do that. I don't think I'm gonna do that anymore because it's also hard to get there earlier for the earlier classes because my mom is working until 6 every day now. So she has a different schedule. But I had stayed for the one last week, which was, like, basically different ways to explain something to students, because, like, the focus was on neurodivergent children, but it could also help if they don't speak English or don't speak a lot of English. So you're trying to teach something how to show it so you can do it non-verbally if there's any reason why they're not understanding you. So that was interesting. And then this week was leading with empathy. So, like, if you see someone in class and, like, you're, or the instructors, whether assistant instructor or you're teaching the class, you see someone in class and they don't seem to be doing great. Instead of going up and being like, all right, I know you can do better. Because some people would shut down. But I'm like, hey, I see like you look kind of tired today, or like you seem to be having a bad day. Like, what's going on? Like talking to them, or depending on like the age, talking to their parents. And honestly, I really like that they do that. Because the reason why I love where I go for karate so much is because like they honestly seem to care. Like, I remember I did tell this story when I was still going to class on Tuesdays, because it was really hitting my mental health, because it didn't feel like I was doing enough. Like, I was trying my best, but it was a more difficult class and it didn't feel like enough. So after class, I was upset and I just kind of wanted to cry, and I did start crying. And I was asked both by one of my classmates. She is working as an instructor for the younger classes, but I was asked by one of my classmates and by one of my instructors if everything was okay, and I really appreciate that, because they notice. But I am getting off topic. It's not really anything except for karate. I love it there. I like talking about it. But I don't know what my next ASL lesson was, actually. I don't know, I was gonna say something about it, but I don't know. So, hopefully it's something interesting. Because I've done a lot. Because it was letters and numbers, colors, emotions, animals, more animals, sports, activities. Oh, family. Forgot I did that one. But yeah. Excited for that, because I do like learning the ASL. So, stay safe. Have a good day.